Okay, investors, so welcome back to the channel. So in today's video we're talking about Ocugen. So Ocugen is up nearly 200% last week and is now sitting at $5.25, and after hours this stock is up 64% and is sitting at above $8. So a big congratulations to anyone in this stock. We are eating good next week. So when I first recommended this stock, it was at $2.50, and we talked about some future upcoming catalysts which are now kicking in, and this stock now after hours is nearly at $9. So you've more than 4x'd your investment if you bought it when I first recommended it. So that is huge. But yeah, this just goes to show the importance of buying and holding. So buy, hold, and wait for the catalyst to kick in. So don't chase all these hype stocks and just chasing a stock just because it's going up huge. So buy a stock with future catalyst, hold, then when the catalyst kicks in, then you can celebrate and reap the rewards instead of chasing stocks. But yeah guys, so subscribe down below and follow this channel for the biggest stock picks and the biggest returns. So Medica, Ocugen, Transenterix, Senseonics, they've all went up huge since I recommended it. So subscribe down below so you don't miss out. And also my free Discord link is down below. So we've got over 700 members. It's a big community. It's absolutely free. Everyone's there to make money and help each other out. So follow the free Discord and join the Million Mile community. So on the Discord we started the 10k challenge, whereby I put 1k into a new portfolio and I'm gonna grow that 1k to 10k by the end of the year. So I'll tell you what I'm buying, what I'm selling, when I buy, when I sell, so you can follow this challenge and potentially you can turn 1k into 10k or $100 into 1k by the end of the year. So join the Discord, subscribe down below and follow this 10k challenge, and also use my Webull link in the description. And when you open an account and deposit $100, you get 2 free shares worth up to $1,850. So already you're ahead of the game. But yeah guys, let's get into this video. So firstly, let's talk about what this company does. So Ocugen is a biopharmaceutical company that's currently developing a C19 vaccine that's called Covaxin. So already they've got authorization, so they've got the EUA authorization for use in India. So that was huge, but ultimately the big goal is to get this vaccine approved in the US, because once it's approved in the US, that is huge. The stock price is going to $30. Okay, so now let's talk about why the stock is up huge last week. So there's a couple reasons. So the first reason is Ocugen and their partner announced an execution of their definitive agreement for the commercialization of this Covaxin. So this agreement basically provides the deal which was initially agreed on by these two companies, so Ocugen and also by Harvard Biotech. So Ocugen partnered with this company to produce this vaccine. So this agreement, although the vaccine is not approved, this agreement was very, very good news, because it shows that both companies are optimistic about the vaccine being approved, for them to put that agreement there in terms of commercialization and also profit and how they're going to split the profit. So that was a big news that came out, because it shows how optimistic they are, and also shows that both companies are working towards actually getting this vaccine approved in the US. Because I told you, if we hear news of the companies actually working towards this goal of getting this vaccine in the US, then that was going to be big news for picking up the stock price. And now that catalyst has kicked in. The next catalyst will be when this vaccine is approved in the US. But yeah, we'll get into that a bit later on. So the second reason why the stock is up huge is that an analyst from Wainwright raised their ratings for this stock. So they raised it from a neutral to a buy rating, and they set a price target of $4.50. And at the time the stock was only at, I believe, $3, the low $3, and the next day on Friday the stock went up huge to $5.25. After hours it's nearly at $9. So yeah, this was big, huge, because it shows that even all these big institutions are very confident about this company and optimistic. So therefore, us as investors, we should remain optimistic, because this vaccine coming out in the market, the US market, is very huge, because the vaccine actually has a lot of advantages over the current vaccine that's been approved in the market. So the first advantage is that this vaccine, Covaxin, does not need to be stored in a sub-zero temperature. Therefore, it has a much longer half-life. So as you know, the Pfizer vaccine and also the Moderna vaccine both needs to be stored in a sub-zero temperature. However, this is not the case for this vaccine. And also another potential advantage for this vaccine over the current vaccine is that it might have a higher efficacy. So as of now, the company is in a phase 3 testing for this vaccine. So we expect the results and also the efficacy data by March, so by the end of the March, hopefully, so like in a month's time, that's when we expect the results. So this could be a huge catalyst, because they've done their animal testing, which showed that the vaccine has 100% efficacy. But obviously animals and humans are different, but potentially if this vaccine has an efficacy of 95 and above, then that is amazing news, because currently the 2 vaccines that is approved in the US has an efficacy of 94. So if this Covaxin has an efficacy of 95 and above, that'll be huge news, because it makes it more likely for this vaccine to be approved in the US. So first of all, the first catalyst will be the efficacy. So when we get results for the efficacy, that's when this stock is going to go to $15 to $20. And the next catalyst will be when the vaccine actually gets approved in the US. Then this stock is going to $20 to $30. And that's just me being safe and very conservative, because this stock can even go to $50 if this vaccine is to be approved in the US. So now the stock is sitting at $5.25. After hours, it's up 64%. So ideally, you don't want to get the stock at a peak. So although this company, I believe it has huge potential, huge longer term potential, as we get more catalysts upcoming, shorter term, I believe we're going to see a big dip, because I believe that the news that came out doesn't justify this run up. So this is huge. It went from basically like $2 to nearly $9 in just a week's time. So that is a huge increase, and we're gonna see a dip in this stock. So wait for the dip, or potentially wait for the stock price to consolidate. So wait for it to consolidate before getting in. You don't want to chase this stock, because if you chase it, you could potentially get burnt. This company has huge potential, very huge potential to even reach $15, $20, even $30, even $50 if this vaccine was to be approved in the US. But as of now, you don't want to chase the stock price. I believe the news that came out, the analysts upping their rating, is not big enough news to justify this huge increase, nearly 200% in a week. That is crazy. But yeah guys, that's just my opinion. So wait for a dip, potentially maybe even a $6 cost range. I believe it can dip that low, so the $6 cost range, then you can start building your position. If it dips further, then you can add to your position and average down, then just hold. So hold and wait for the next catalyst to kick in, which will be the results from the testing, from the phase 3 testing. Then the next catalyst after that is this vaccine potentially getting approved in the US. But firstly, we need to know what the efficacy is, because I believe there's no way that this vaccine will get approved in the US the same way it did in India without knowing the efficacy. And like I keep saying, this efficacy needs to be 95 and above. And I believe that we have a very good chance of this efficacy being very close to 100, because the animal testing was 100%. I mean, where animals and humans are different, but I believe this efficacy could potentially be above 95. And if that's the case, then this vaccine stands a good chance of being approved not only in the US but other countries might want to approve it as well. So that is a huge catalyst for this stock. But now all it is don't chase the stock, and if you're holding it, then maybe take profit when we reach $9. So take some profit, then hold what you've got left. So potentially take profit, sell off your initial investment. That way you minimize your risk and you can't lose money. Then just hold the stock, because when the next catalyst kicks in, your money is making you more money. So that is huge. So take off your initial investment, then let your profit keep making you money. But yeah guys, that's my opinion. So don't chase the stock out of FOMO. So sometimes you miss the boat, but now we just need to find the next Ocugen. But yeah guys, don't forget to smash that like button and also subscribe down below to support this channel and follow this million-mile journey. And yeah guys, my free Discord is in the description, and also my Weibo link is in the description. So use those two, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you for watching this video.